Welcome back. This is your host, Noura Almasri, and this is A Cause of Impact. Now we're going to end with my guest, my wonderful friend, Brittnei C. She's going to be talking to you about grants for women. We're going to talk about grants if you want to start a business, especially for you out there who wants to start a business. I want to make sure you have some idea about what you have out there available for you. So I want to welcome my friend, Brittnei C. Brittnei, welcome back to the show. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Noura. Thank you so much for having me back. I'm glad to be back.
Of course. So can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? Because maybe they did not watch the previous episode, so I want them to get reintroduced to you.
No problem. I am Brittnei C. I am a grant strategist in the realm of nonprofit and business. And so I, through education, I like to give those tips, those tricks to get you started with your dream now, today, right this second, versus 5 years from today. And it's all possible with grant funding.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So can you let us know what's available at the moment for women, like to get them started with the business for women grants, as we're celebrating still women this month?
So, as we're celebrating International Women's Month, I would say before they start looking for these grants that I'm about to jump into, I would say the first thing they should do is get their certifications for their business if they're going the business route from the SBA. So that's your women owned business certification. That's your if they're minority business certification, if they're a part of the hub zone, if they're the um a part of the historically underutilized business. Those types of certifications are what's going to definitely push them to the top of the list when they are applying for these business grants that are out
So
here.
how do you get those certificates?
Most of them are found on SBA.gov,
Mhm.
and the ones that are not found, because the majority of them are on the SBA site, and some have their own site that you go to in order to get it. Some of these certifications do cost, but the majority of them are free. All they have to do is follow the instructions given to them whenever they go to sign up.
Awesome. So to be a certified woman in business, it has to be 51% of the business owned by the woman, right? So she can be a partner
Correct.
with her husband. Okay. Awesome. So does she have to have that in order to be qualified for grants, or it's just giving her a priority?
Well, it's actually part of their rules and regulations. So she does at least have to be 51% owner. And yes, for those of you that are like, did she just say my husband can be a part of this? Absolutely. As long as your husband is 49% owner, you still qualify for these certifications as well as the women business grants for your business.
Awesome. Awesome. But do they have to have the certificates to be approved for grants?
They don't have to have it to be approved, but the certificates do give them an edge over their competition.
Awesome. Awesome. And how easy, is it kind of automatic they will get approved? Or do they have to be a certain structure in business, like LLC, S Corp, C Corp, or just any woman in business?
That would definitely depend on their business structure, how it is, whether it's making revenue. And get this, if this is your very first year, maybe you didn't quite make the revenue yet. There are grants for just startups, for just starting your business on that ground zero level.
So what are these grants called?
These grants are called startup grants for your business, and they are mainly tailored to the business. So whatever business that is, whatever business structure, like you mentioned, the S corp, the LLC, the or single member LLC, the solopreneur, what is it? Sole proprietorship, that's what it is. Even those can qualify for startup grants on this level.
And how much ideally, like someone can get for startup grants?
Ideally, and starting off with these startup grants, ideally the minimum they can get is about 5,000 to upwards of 20,000 or more. And it all depends on business structure, where they are in their business,
Mm-hmm.
how if they didn't have their business, how their projection rate would be for as far as um solving the problem that their business has for the community.
That's awesome. And you guys, if you don't know what grants, because I know I get this question, grant is really like a loan, but it's a free money. It's not really a loan. You don't have to pay it back. So it's money granted to you. You might have to report on it. How did you spend it? It depends on the funder, but it's free money for your business. You have to invest though in order to get it. So you have to be working with a grant writer. You have to also be working with an accountant to make sure your plan looks good, like your budget, your business plan. But this is the investment you have to do in order to get more money. So make sure you have all of that, and make sure you don't lose an opportunity of funding. So thank you so much for this information. And where can we find these grants? Like right now, like what's open for the woman to apply for? Like give me just like maybe a couple of websites and what type of grants you on top of your head that you think people should go ahead and apply right now.
Okay, so definitely go to SBA.gov to see what's available for your business. And I just wanted to stress this as well, for those that are freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I need this certification or I'm not qualified. There are different grants you can qualify for without a certification. Like I mentioned, if you're a startup, it's like I said, it's not mandatory, but it is something that puts you over the edge. Another source is grants.gov. They have a slew of grants just for businesses in different business types. So I would say for that one, just go to grants.gov or sba.gov and just see what they have for your business or how your business can qualify. And yes, whenever you do get access to this grant or to see if you're a match, you will have to complete the application that they have there. And it's quick, it's easy, it doesn't take a lot of time. Unless you're going after the big ones, then of course it will take more time. Another source for grants, especially for women-owned business, which is my favorite, which is the Amber Grant. And what the Amber Grant has, they have a lot of grants for women-owned businesses from as low as 10,000 to upwards of 25,000. And when you apply once, that's it. You can win that one time, and you also can win an additional $25,000 at the end of the year for a total of, if you're the winner of both of these, 35,000 for your business.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for this information, Brittney. How can people find you to work with you?
So if your audience, if they have any questions, if they need help navigating this grant space, or if they're doing this, going it alone and they might be confused, I can be reached on my website, which is writingvisions.now.site. I can also be reached by email at hello@writingvisions.net. And on my page, there is a work with me button. So if you click that, it'll automatically put you on my calendar and we can discuss how I can better help you either navigate this if you're going it alone, or if you're like, ah, I don't want to go this alone. I'd rather you do this for me. I got you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brittney. Thank you for being with us again. And I will see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sure. So that you heard from all these wonderful women today. I want to hear from you. I want you to email me what you want us to cover in this show. You can email me at hello@echoesofimpact.net. Again, it's hello@echoesofimpact.net. I want to hear from you. I want you to let me know what would you like to hear in this show. So make sure you take care of yourself. We're still celebrating Women this month, and even when March ends, we are still celebrating every single one of you. Now, that was your host, Noura Almasri. Until next time, keep making an impact.
This has been a Now Media Networks feature presentation. All rights reserved.